Journalism's objective is to uncover truth and spread factual information. A cohesive society relies on dependable journalism to spotlight systematic inequities and injustices. Expansion of print newspaper allowed for more stories to be covered and elevated the competition between publications. Through the 1970s, network TV witnessed a golden age of news, and in June of 1980, CNN became the first 24-hour global cable news. However, the diversification of journalistic mediums and removal of regulations like the Fairness Doctrine in 1987 facilitated polarization of news and spread of misinformation.
I don't think that we as broadcasters have the right to go on and express our own views.
And that's the way it is.
In the 1990s, the internet's popularity took off and slowly evolved into the internet that we know today.
Are an information superhighway.
While social media does break the barrier of entry surrounding news and provides as a way for underserved people to make their voices heard, these apps also create echo chambers because of their algorithmic-driven structures. Once a user interacts with a video, they are likely to be pigeonholed into that content. Social media sensationalizes content, and oftentimes this can lead to stories and facts being skewed.
This is everything that happened on the news.
Breaking news, Riley Strain's family now.
Up to 58% of Democrats, Republicans, and Independents report that they see news filled with misinformation on the daily. There is a nationwide awareness of this misinformation. However, party polarization makes news consumers nearly blind to this.
We're all reading a lot of conflicting information online.
There was a time when Americans all lived in the same information space, and we could disagree, but at least we were disagreeing on the same set of facts.
Social media outlets such as YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X, and Instagram play into these issues and can sometimes promote extremism, in addition to spreading misinformation.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
Know the value of voting Democratic when our votes count. It's important that you save your vote for the November election.
If you share something that's misleading or inaccurate and someone acts upon it, you could be putting their lives at risk.
Stop spreading misinformation.
The internet's expansive reach makes it difficult to restrict the media environment of others.
You should take a minute and do some checking before sharing it.
Hundreds met to take the Me Too movement from social media to the Starline streets.
Encourage your local Congress representative to push for the reintroduction of the Educating Against Misinformation and Disinformation Act. You can do this through phone calls, emails, or even social media movements. This bill would improve media literacy education and would serve as a way to combat the spread of mis- and disinformation. Students and educators have the ability to foster a culture that promotes critical thinking among media consumers. Together, we must strive to create a media ecosystem that promotes diversity, integrity, and informed discourse.